This video is brought to you by
Cool Green Clothing, coming straight out of Baltimore and that DMV. You know what it is. This that Baltimore designer right here. Come on, shop with us and show some love. This is what we got going on for y'all right now. We got the end of the summer sale going on right now. We got shorts for sale for $10. Come on through and shop with us at 215 West Saratoga Street, Baltimore, Maryland. And if you can't come and shop with us in person, shop with us online right now at coolgreenclothing.com. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you ain't cool and getting the green, you're in the way. And that's just basic.
What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy Tony 2 times, and we back with another episode of the Baltimore Way, man. Before I start, be sure to tap that like button. Definitely watch this video to the end to hear the full story and all the details in the case. For the day one fam, welcome back. Thanks for tuning back into another episode. Y'all already know it's all love. If you're new to the channel and you feeling the content, feel free to subscribe. Definitely hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Let's get right into the story. Most relationships usually start out good. Everything is fresh. Everything that person does at first makes you smile and want to be around them more, especially if you are a little bit more mature in your 30s or 40s and ready to settle down. At that age, most people get tired of trying to see what's out here. They want to find somebody to build with and possibly even marry and live life with. But when meeting a person and getting to know them, it's very important to find out about their background, what type of person they was before you and all that, because it's a known fact. In the beginning, you only get one version of who that individual really is. As time goes on, you might start seeing signs or things you don't like. Maybe they have a bad temper, like to argue all the time, get jealous easily. Some couples even get to the point they like to fight on each other to express themselves. One person in a relationship might get tired of all this drama and decides they want to leave for a fresh start. Sometimes that might not be all that easy, especially when you have been dealing with somebody for years and y'all have a child together. Depending on what type of person the other individual is, some stay in messed up situations because they feel like it's safe. Because if they leave, they don't know what that person will do. And on this episode of the Baltimore Way, we will discuss a case of a man accused of taking the life of his child's mother over jealousy of her new relationship. Family and friends described 45-year-old Lakeisha Willer as loving, sweet, hard-working, a gentle soul who didn't bother nobody and wanted the best for people around her. Working in the medical field, she enjoyed helping people. The mother of 5 kids and 3 grandkids, as the family got older and everybody scattered to do their own thing, Lakeisha was the one to get everybody back together. Whether it was family game night or just to link up and catch up on what everybody had going on in life. But of course, with that kind of loving demeanor, she had her own personal life as well. She was in a relationship at one point with a 53-year-old man named Levi Feldman. It's not clear how long the couple had been together, but they did share a 6-year-old son together. The relationship started out good, but then somewhere in the mix, allegedly, Levi became aggressive and overly jealous. So Lakeisha felt like they should pump the brakes, focus on just co-parenting, and cool out on a relationship for a little minute. But Levi wasn't feeling that idea at all. He allegedly constantly called, popped up to the home, and tried to keep tabs on Lakeisha, to the point on Valentine's Day of this year, she had to get a protective order against Levi to stay away, and it was granted. But the man paid that no mind. His anger grew more when Lakeisha got into a new relationship and seemed happy and eager to move on and live her life. Levi would make threats and even one day pulled up to Lakeisha's house while her and her new dude were in there and tried to let himself in which her new partner wasn't going for that. He stopped him and told him to leave. Levi took this as disrespect and allegedly told Lakeisha, "I'm gonna get rid of you and him." Not paying it no mind, she kept living her life. By this time, Levi had already violated the protective order multiple times and had a warrant put out on him on June 24th. He couldn't come around, but figured out a way to get Lakeisha to come to him. July 5th of this year, about 11:30 p.m., Lakeisha last seen a few family members before taking it in for the night to get ready for work in the AM. She woke up the morning of July 6th, started getting ready to head out when she received a phone call from Levi stating his car had broke down on 83 and he needed tools out her car to fix it. He wanted to meet up and get them. She was hesitant at first, but being a caring person, she agreed. She called their 6-year-old son to check on him when she left home, and that was the last time family or friends seen or heard from her. When she didn't come home that evening from work, family members called Baltimore County Police to file a missing person report. Lakeisha's phone was off, car wasn't around, and nobody knew where she was at or could be. A whole day went by. Then on July 7th, around 7:50 p.m., Baltimore County Police received a call that a car was parked by Pikesville High School with an unconscious lady in the driver's seat. When they arrived to the location, they realized the woman had been shot multiple times, and unfortunately, it was too late. She was pronounced gone on the scene. The victim was identified as 45-year-old Lakeisha Willer. As news got back to her family, they were confused and devastated. Who would want to hurt her, as she was loving and didn't make enemies? Family and friends gathered to celebrate Lakeisha's life. Over 100 people showed up wearing t-shirts. As her daughter and family told news, she didn't deserve that at all. Everybody with black and purple balloons to represent her favorite football team, the Baltimore Ravens. But it was still no motives or suspects. A family member thought about the previous threat Levi had made and told detectives. As an investigation started, they got surveillance footage from the area around the high school. It showed Lakeisha pull up on July 6th in her car by the school at about 7:45 a.m. Around about 8:11 a.m., a man was seen exiting the front passenger seat and started walking towards Smith Avenue. That was the last location Lakeisha's phone pinged at, as detectives felt the man either turned it off or got rid of it. With video footage, they determined the man looked like Levi. They also found out he was the last person to contact Lakeisha about his car breaking down. The domestic relationship they had, also him having an active warrant for violating the protective order. Not long after, Levi was tracked down, taken into custody, and charged with the murder of Lakeisha, in which some described as a man jealous and couldn't accept the fact she was moving on. He was taken to Baltimore County Detention Center and held without bail. As of now, this case is new and hasn't made its way to trial yet, and Levi is innocent until proven otherwise. Rest in peace to Lakeisha. I send my deepest prayers and condolences to her family, especially her kids and grandkids. This kind of situation has become too common. Women and men losing their lives because of a breakup. The whole "if I can't have you, nobody else will" mentality. To want to get rid of somebody because they don't want to be with you no more is beyond me and something I can't relate to. I was told life goes on in every situation. To me, it takes a weak person to do this to a woman, especially the mother of your son, leaving him to face this cold world without his mother and possibly without his father because you can't check your feelings, allegedly at 53 years old. Yeah, man, crazy story. Rest in peace to Lakeisha. Like I said, I send my prayers to her family. Crazy situation, messed up. But let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. Definitely be respectful. This is another episode of the Baltimore Way. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. Y'all already know it's all love, fam. This your boy Tony 2 times. I'm out.